What it is, what's up you guys? Excuse my appearance today. I was just running around getting a lot of stuff done. I was traveling over the weekend, so it's just been a whole mess. But I wanted to do this video because I wanted to do a follow-up about my BBL journey. So as most of you may know, or some of you may not know, I did get a BBL earlier this year. I got it at the beginning of the summer. So my BBL was June 2nd. So I officially made 3 months this month now that we're in September. I wanted to show you guys my recovery, my results, kind of just like backtrack on my entire experience. I wanted to kind of like put you on to like the things people don't really talk about as far as BBLs go, because I feel like everyone's just like, oh, I want to get a BBL. They try to like glamorize it. It's so like quick, simple, easy, boom, you have a fat butt, like life is amazing. No, like it's a really long journey. I kind of just want to tell you guys my experience on it and kind of the things I wish I knew prior to getting my surgery, because yeah, I did my research, but there's only so many things that the doctors tell you. There's only so much that's like online, and it's like I feel like if you don't personally know somebody who's gotten a BBL, like someone you could talk to and ask questions, you're not going to get all the information up front until you actually go through it yourself. If you guys didn't watch my BBL vlog, please watch that. It's a very informative video. You guys get to see my first week in recovery, which was really intense. I covered in a lot of detail kind of what I went through in the beginning. So just to cover the basics, even though I've said it probably 100 times, I did get my BBL done in Miami, and it was by Dr. Girth. His name was Dr. Girth. He works at 4Beauty Aesthetics, and the cost of my BBL was $7,000, but we will get more in depth on that later on about the actual final cost. That would just cover the surgery, but there's so many additional costs beyond that. I decided to do my BBL in Miami because me personally, I've never traveled outside of the country, so I thought it was a little bit scary to like travel outside the country to get a surgery done, because if anything goes wrong, then I would have to travel back to that country to get it fixed or something. Also, it's Miami, so they're really known for BBLs. That's like the BBL capital. I saw TikToks about girls who went to this doctor, and I love their results. I love the results because they looked very natural, and that's something that I wanted. If you want the really big like Nicki Minaj, Kim K, like out there booty, definitely look into a different doctor maybe, because mine and my friend's results came out very natural looking. Definitely not that like rapper baby mama ass where it's like you know, huge. Like I love that look, but I'm a very petite girl, so that's not something I wanted for myself. But I love, you know, I love a big booty. I love girls with big butts, but I just thought for me it was like too much. Yeah, just to backtrack, I did get my BBL with my best friend, so she got a BBL as well. We basically went through the process together, which honestly made it a lot less scary. That kind of like pushed me to do it, because I feel like if it was just me myself, like I would be too scared. So like having my friend there with me honestly was very comforting. Also, my sister tagged along with us and her mom tagged along with us, so we pretty much had a support system with us when we were going there. If you guys are thinking about getting BBL, I highly recommend you bring somebody with you. Like do not go by yourself, because literally you will not be able to do anything on your own. I could not even stand up on my own. Like I could not use the bathroom on my own. I could not like take my medicine on my own. It was just like all bad. So definitely having my sister there was so helpful, like physically and emotionally, mentally, like everything. So the day of my surgery was June 2nd. What the surgery is, pretty much, I'm kind of like recapping what I'm pretty much just recapping what I covered in my first video, like the BBL vlog, and then I think I did a follow-up Q&A, so I covered a lot in that video as well. So I'm just gonna like pretty much recap it for you guys if you missed those. The BBL, if you guys are unsure of what that is, that stands for a Brazilian butt lift, and basically what the procedure is they remove fat from your stomach, so your abs, sides, back, anywhere from the shoulder blades down, and then anything additional you can add for an extra charge. The flat rate of the surgery from Dr. Girth was $6,000. Then I added an additional $1,000 to get my underarm fat removed. So if you guys see this little like chubby part under my armpit, I wanted to get that removed also. This one looks kind of the same. This one I think looks pretty good. You don't really see that like little chubby part anymore. That's why my surgery came out to a total of $7,000. My best friend, on the other hand, she doesn't have that like underarm fat, but she wanted to get fat removed from her arms, so she got her arms instead, so she paid $7,000 as well. So then after they removed the fat, they purify it, and then they put it in your booty. So if you guys are thinking about getting this surgery, yes, you kind of do want to gain weight. Once they purify the fat, like if they take out this much fat, it ends up being like this much fat getting put into your butt. For my surgery, I think I gained about 10 pounds prior to surgery, and I have fat on me. So I will show like some before pictures if I can find them, but I have fat on me on my stomach, my sides, my back. I have back rolls here, and I have the underarm fat. So I did gain a lot of weight before my surgery, but I do like my results. So I want to show you guys what my body looks like. This is what my body looks like right now, and you guys could see what I mean by the hips looking more natural. My doctor really focused, he really prioritized on having your thighs match your hips. He was like, your thighs need to match or it's not gonna look right. So I was like, yeah, you're right. I do have pretty skinny thighs. As you guys can see, my thighs, I'm not like a super thick girl. I really don't gain weight in my legs that much. I gain weight in my upper body and my torso, but my legs pretty much stay slim always. So this is what they look like. And then this is what the booty looks like, and this is what the stomach looks like. So it's not as flat as it once was because now I wear my faja a lot less. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I still really do like it. So this is how the stomach looks like if I'm sucking it in. This is how it looks like regular when I'm relaxed. But like, yeah, it looks really cute. It does have some tone to it. He told me he wanted to add some definition to it, so he did add a little bit of contour right here. If you guys can see, it's kind of like that V cut, and then like some contouring over here. I literally told him, I was like, I don't want this contour, I want the one down the middle. Like I wanted it to look like these type of abs, not like the ones over here, because in my opinion that looks more natural after getting a BBL. But I don't think he listened. I think he just did his own thing because he gave me this contour line on the side and he gave me the fucking V cut. It's like, bruh, do I look like I want a fucking V cut? Well, I was like, whatever. So like, I would rather just have a flat stomach with the one line down the middle. But this is what I ended up with, so whatever. I would say my belly button doesn't look that different. I know a lot of people, once they get a BBL, their belly button ends up looking weird. Like either looks like a line or it like goes like horizontal like this. But I don't know. Mine, I think, looks the same. That's how it looked before surgery, that's how it looks now. Yeah, that's the stomach. This is what my butt looks like. So this is the booty from the back. It does have a little bit more definition from the back. I feel like it looks a lot bigger, and from the side it does poke out. So I think it looks really cute. At first I was like, oh, it's not big enough, but now I'm like, girl, my ass is fat. Like, what am I tripping about? Like, it's big enough. I think it looks perfect for my body. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I love the waist. The waist is super tiny. Now for this portion of the video, I kind of just want to talk about what I wish I knew prior to surgery, some of the hardships of recovery and things like that. So to start with, financially, it's so expensive. So I did pay, I think, a week in advance from the surgery. You do have to pay the surgery up front. There are ways to finance it, but I did not qualify because some stupid shit with my address, so I had to pay it out of pocket, which is fucking dookie. Michelle also had to pay out of pocket. So basically we just had to work our little butts off, save up enough money. I do get questions like, how did you afford this? Girl, let me just tell you, I did not leave my house. I did not eat out. I did not go shopping. I did not buy any clothes. Paid my rent, my groceries, and that was it. No other extra shit. I did not go out. I did not have fun. I was very miserable, and I was just waiting for my surgery. When you book the surgery, you do have to make a deposit. It's a $500 deposit, and then you have to pay the rest in full. $6,500 in full. So that was like, ouch. Like, that hurted my bank account. And then after that, you know, you have to pay the flights because I'm not from Miami. You have to pay the hotel. You have to pay all the food. You have to pay the medication if your insurance doesn't cover it. Luckily my insurance did cover my medication. If not, it would have been like an extra like $600. You have to buy a faja, which is like the corset, kind of like really tight garment that you wear on your waist for swelling. You have to buy that, which is like at least $100 if you want a good one. I'm trying to give you guys roughly about how much like I spent. That's pretty much the cost up front, and then like the recovery cost, of course, you have your massages. So after you get a BBL, you get a lot of like fluid in your body, which is like swelling, because you know you put your body through a lot of trauma after this surgery. So it just swells up like a balloon. So you need to get the massages to remove the liquid from your body. So the massages, they're $100 each, and I think I got close to 25 massages. So that is $2,500 in addition to the $7,000 So that's already like $9,000, and then all the other costs that I said previously, it's well over $10,000 at this point. Just be ready for all the extra costs, all the last minute shit you're gonna have to buy. Like, I had to buy 2 fajas. You have to buy the board. I'm gonna show you guys actually. So this is my faja. This is what I wear every single day. After the 3-month mark, you don't have to wear it 23 hours anymore. Now I only wear it for 8 hours. So I choose to wear it while I'm sleeping because I don't want to wear it like out during the day. It's really uncomfortable. These are a pain in the ass. I hate wearing these. Like, it makes me feel miserable. You have to wear it really tight because it's meant for compression. I hate this one because it has no like booty hole. So if you have to go number 2, you have to take the whole thing off, which is such a pain. These are the boards. These I had to buy on Amazon. I think they're like $20 each. So this one goes in the front like so, and then this one goes in the back. Oh, I kind of want to measure my waist. Let's measure my waist and see how small it is now. So I have my measuring tape here. My waist at the smallest point is about 23 inches, maybe like 23 and a half, which is so tiny. I've always had like, my waist I think before was like 27 inches, maybe 28. So yeah, it's pretty tight now. It's pretty small. Oh, let's measure the booty. I always forget to do this. Hold on, let's do the butt now. I know you probably can't see it, but it's at 38. The waist to booty ratio is pretty up there. So another thing I wish I knew is that you have to be on a very strict diet when you're in recovery. So they put you on an all protein diet because you want to keep your weight. You don't want to lose weight because new fat cells that they put into your ass, they're not going to flourish, they're not going to thrive. You have to feed them. So if you start like dropping weight after surgery, you're not eating your meals, like your ass is gone. Like, sis, that money is going in the garbage because your ass is not going to thrive. Your ass is not going to be fat. You're on a very strict diet after surgery, and if you eat the wrong thing, it could cause you to swell up, it could cause discomfort, it could cause pain. Okay guys, quick intermission to hear from the sponsor of today's video, which is HelloFresh. Here she is, and being that I was on a very strict diet for my BBL recovery, HelloFresh definitely came in clutch. This is the perfect solution. So if you guys don't know what HelloFresh is, it's basically a service where you can get mouth-watering seasonal recipes and fresh pre-measured ingredients straight to your door, and it's America's #1 meal kit. HelloFresh makes cooking fun, easy, and affordable, which is very important now that I'm a college student, you guys. I rarely be having time to even cook for myself, so it's really hard not for me to eat out all the time. HelloFresh offers a wide variety of fast meal options like 20-minute meals and oven-ready pizzas. So I got the box for 2 people, which is my sister and I, but you can always increase your size to 4 people or more if you have a bigger family, or if you want leftovers for the next day. HelloFresh also has tasty extras that y'all can add on, such as sandwiches, fruit, and other snacks, and you know I love my snacks. So yeah, it's easy, yes, quick, yes, convenient for a busy college lifestyle, but more importantly, it tastes good. It's delicious, okay? HelloFresh offers so many recipes to choose from to break out of your recipe rut. I feel like that has been me for months, literally. Since I moved out on my own, I literally know like 2 recipes. So I want to learn new recipes, but also I'm lazy, so I feel like HelloFresh is literally perfect for me. And they also make it easier to eat healthy. They have low-calorie options, carb-smart options, vegetarian, which is the box that I got. They have pescatarian, and they have different meals that you can choose from every single week, so you won't get bored. Plus, every recipe is packed with fresh produce sourced directly from farmers, and they have more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit. And being that I'm in college now, you know, I get stressed out. I don't want to add more stress to myself thinking about, oh my god, what am I gonna have for dinner today? It's literally cuts the stress right out of your life, guys. I don't have to worry about what I have to get at the supermarket. I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna eat later. I don't have to worry about, am I gonna starve today? So you can cook faster, have a good time while you're doing it, and get dinner to the table in 30 minutes or less, you guys. You can even have it ready in 20 minutes with their quick and easy options. You can also cut down on your spending by saving 30% when using HelloFresh versus shopping at the supermarket. Another huge plus, HelloFresh can help you eat more sustainably, which has literally been the theme on my channel lately now that I'm taking a sustainability class in college. So with HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients. That means less prep for you and also less waste. The packaging HelloFresh uses is made from almost entirely recyclable and or already recycled content. I personally love HelloFresh. I love that they're sustainable. I love that the meals are quick, easy, and delicious, and that there's so many different options, especially being that I am on a more strict diet after my surgery, and also being that I'm now a college student. It's kind of just like a lot going on. So having these meals just delivered right to your door makes it so easy. It saves me so much time. I've been wanting to try it for so long, so now that I get the chance to, I'm in love. So if you guys want to try it for yourselves, please go to hellofresh.com and use my promo code 14Stephanie, and you guys can get 14 free meals using my promo code. Hey guys, it's Steph from the future, and I forgot to add that that also includes free shipping. So yeah, go check it out. Thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys use my link in the description. It helps me out a lot when you guys work with my sponsors. And now let's get back into the video. I recommend you to be on an all-protein diet or a high-protein diet. So I ate a lot of beans. I ate a lot of yogurt, like Greek yogurt that has high protein, just kind of things like that. I don't remember. Oh, I ate like peanut butter a lot of peanut butter sandwiches. So stuff like that. I have to say, when I was in recovery, I was hungry, bitch. I had to eat like every single few hours. I was hungry, like I needed food. And I think it's just because my body was trying so hard to recover that it was like running low on energy quickly, so I had to keep feeding it, you know what I mean? And they say food's high in iron, so meat is high in iron, but I'm not a meat eater. I only eat white meat like chicken, fish, and turkey. They recommend like red meat, like beef and stuff like that, but I'm not a big beef eater. I would do a lot of spinach, so I'll put spinach in my eggs. I'll make spinach smoothies with fruit, obviously, you know, things like that. Just like trying to get my iron any way I can, because you are very low in iron after surgery, of course, because you're losing so much fluid. I still have to be on a strict diet because the bloating, you still get bloated. So this is another thing I didn't know prior to surgery. I thought I was just gonna be like flat tummy girl the rest of my life, but you still get bloated. So like, even though they removed all the fat, I bloat easily. I know some girls don't have an issue with bloating, but I get bloated all the time for like anything I eat. I get bloated a lot of the times. My stomach, it'll start out flat, and then after a meal, if I eat the wrong thing, it'll just be like mad bloated. Yeah, that's another thing you have to be mindful of. You do have to maintain this diet if you want to maintain the body, if you want to maintain your figure looking flat and like your waist looking small. You do have to kind of upkeep. Another thing that I noticed during recovery is that your booty, it changes a lot during recovery, and that's something I didn't know. So like every time I saw it like looking small one day, looking too big one day, looking flat as fuck one day, looking lumpy one day, I freaked out. So I was like, fuck, like is this how it's gonna look forever? Like, did I fuck up? Did I get botched? Whatever. You really don't see your final results until about 8 weeks after surgery, and that's when you can like officially sit down and like start using your butt like regular. So now I'm able to sit down on my butt and everything. So yeah, that's just something to be mindful of if you are getting the surgery, because your booty is gonna fluctuate, okay? It's gonna look real small one day and then real fat one day. Like towards the beginning, like when I still had like a lot of swelling, I felt like my butt was like, whoa, like it was humongous, and I was like, oh my god, this is too much. Like, why did I make it so big? Like, this shit looks crazy, blah blah blah. But now I'm like, nah, I think he did a really good job. Another thing I noticed now that I'm at my 3 months is like, even though I could sit on my butt tends to get really sore. Like, I just started school this month as well, so I was able to sit down like during class, but my classes are 3 hours long each, and I have 2 of them in a day. So I'm really sitting 6 hours non-stop, and then, you know, I sit on the train, obviously. That's like an extra like 2 hours a day. So like, I'm sitting for a long time, and my butt and my legs get so sore. At the end of the day, my legs are in pain. Like when I got home yesterday, I had school yesterday, I felt like I got like punched in the legs repeatedly, and I was just like, oh my god, I could like not even move. My butt hurt, my legs hurt, like I was just sore. I don't know if that's normal after BBL, but that's my experience. I want to like focus on the recovery, because the recovery was so not what I was expecting. Like when I was recovering, guys, I was down bad. Like I was down bad. I told you guys I never got surgery before, I never broke a bone before, I never really been injured before to this degree that I was in. Like, I was just down so bad. I could not move. Every inch of my body was in pain. The main source of my pain was not my butt, but it was definitely my abs. Another thing I wish I knew prior to getting into surgery, they do put drains in you, and the drains go from inside here inside your cooch, I don't know, and then go all the way up to the top of your abs right here. And when I tell you, that is the most painful part, because you spend a lot of time laying on your stomach, because you can't lay on your back obviously because your butt. So you spend a lot of time laying on your stomach, so it's just so painful. It feels like a sharp pain, like a shooting pain. It's not like, oh, I got a tummy ache. Like, no, it literally feels like I'm getting stabbed with a knife inside my abs. Like, it hurts so bad. And then I noticed once I got the drains removed, I got them removed after 2 weeks of recovery, and I felt so much better. I felt right away a lot less pain. Also, like, recovery just took a really big, like, mental toll on me. Not being able to do anything, having to be in bed for a lot of hours of the day, having to stay inside a lot of hours of the day, just feeling like shit day in and day out, being heavily medicated for the first few weeks, things like that. Like, it really fucked with my mental health. I was like so like depressed, in pain day after day, couldn't move, just being so confined in my tiny little apartment. I felt like I was going crazy. I was going ballistic. Literally the only time I would leave my apartment was to get massages, and those days were my favorite days because I got to like talk to my massage lady. She was really nice. She was so fun. Like, she like gave me all the tea. So that was literally like the highlight of my recovery. But I'm getting like emotional thinking about my recovery. Well, I'm a crybaby, so I was just like in such a bad place mentally that every time I think about it, like, it really does like it just puts me back in that place. That's something I really wasn't ready for going into the surgery. So yeah, definitely be ready. Be ready, because it's a long hard recovery, like, for real. I need to charge my camera for a little bit, guys, but I will be right back. Okay guys, so I charged my camera up a little bit. I feel like the last thing I really want to touch on is the scarring after surgery. Yes, I was using scar cream. I use scar patches. They are smaller now, but still very much there. I know like not everybody's scars the same. I know just my body personally, I get very dark scars and also just very prominent scars. Like, I have scars all over my body, really. Under here I have this little mark and this little mark, 2 incision points from the lipo, and then also in the front I have 2 very prominent ones here. They're big, like they're like 2 like slashes right here, and that's from where the drains were put into my abdomen. So those have not like budged at all. They're still just as bad as they were at the beginning. I don't really know what to do about it, but I do have some on my back as well. I don't know if you guys could like see. Hold on, let me try to get you guys closer. Okay, so here is one of the scars on my back. There's the other one. So this one's a lot smaller. So I have the 2 scars here, 2 scars here, 2 scars on my lower back, 2 scars underneath my butt cheeks, and 1 in the middle. So right here is the middle scar. It's literally poking right through the bra, if you guys could see it. This one got a lot lighter. It was a very small scar, so yeah, this one's not so bad. Then I have a scar here, another incision mark. Sorry, I didn't shave my armpits today. And another scar here. There is scarring. Along with that, I do get marks on my sides, and this is literally just from the faja being so tight that it leaves like rug burn on me. So if you guys can see, there's like marks right here and marks right here as well. I'm hoping these go away soon. I'm hoping the scars fade a little bit over time. But yeah, overall, like, my experience, the pain was literally like the worst pain I've ever had in my life. It's literally a 10 out of 10. Like, people are like, rate on a scale of 1 to 10. Like, it's 10 out of 10. I've seen videos, I've seen TikToks where women who have children talk about getting a BBL, and they're like, yeah, BBL pain is worse than childbirth pain. And I'm like, what? Like, that's intense, bitch. Yeah, keep that in mind if you want to get a BBL. It's not all fun and games. It's not all shits and giggles. That shit is really intense. It's really extreme. I love it, so I think the pain was worth it. The price, maybe not so much. It was very expensive. But yeah, I love my body. I feel like I can wear whatever I want. I feel like a whole new person. I have this brand new confidence that I've never had in my life. Like, I could wear what I want. Mentally, I could not accept my body for how it looked, and now I like it a little bit more. I still have body issues. I've had body dysmorphia my whole entire life, but I'm working towards it. I just want to have a body that I could love myself and that I could feel like looks good in my clothes and my style, and that I could like be confident in. I do really love my body. Like, I've been feeling like I just feel like a whole new person. Like, I feel so confident. I'm more social, I'm more outgoing. Like, this has really made such an impact on my life, you guys. Before, like, I would literally avoid mirrors. Like, if I got out of the shower, I would not look in the mirror until I had clothes on, because I could not stand how I looked naked. And I still struggle with that a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, wow, even after surgery, I still don't like my body. But I like it a lot more, and I feel like I'm making my way towards loving myself. Right now, I do like my body a lot. I love it. I'm having fun with it. I think it looks good, in my opinion. So if you're against surgery and you don't like my body, you hate my body, you think it looks stupid, whatever, it's not for you, it's for me. So I love it. I'm really happy with it. And yeah, so that's my video. If you guys have any follow-up questions, feel free to leave them down below, or you can always DM me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram on the screen right here. I'll also leave my TikTok on the screen. Yeah, feel free to follow me and engage with me on there. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the love and support you've given me throughout my journey, guys. Like, you have no idea how much it means to me. Like, I've definitely gotten more nice comments than mean ones, and that's something I was really scared about, sharing this journey online. But honestly, like, you guys are amazing. Like, you guys are so sweet. I love you guys so much. Kimchi, stop resisting. Oh my goodness. On that note, I will catch you guys in the next one.